You're going home.
Whoa! What? Come on, bring it. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I took it like a man. Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and we're about to get right back into The Midnight Club, Episode 9, The Eternal Enemy. Man, the title of this one, all-encompassing, good versus evil, black and white, except Sandra would hate it being called that. Yeah, the last episode had my favorite story of this season, or I guess it's only one season, of the show so far. Natsuke's story about like the angel and devil on her shoulder telling her what to do. The theme of that one was such a powerful theme that I mentioned this in the other reaction, but relatable not just to every person on Earth, but also more so for all these terminally ill friends here at Brightcliff. So yeah, one of my favorite episodes. We ended on another jump scare in the end with the old lady. Turns out to be Kevin in there, like, what's going on again? So yeah, I'm eager to see what's going on. We only got 2 episodes left, man. So let's do this. Get a drink and a snack. Let's go. Eternal Enemy, episode 9. What color we got this time?
There are many different kinds of days here.
No title
Good
card
days,
this time.
bad days, but there really aren't many days like today.
Oh, who is it?
So, I had to be sure. We did those extra tests, and sure enough, your endoscopy...
Cherie?
Well, there's still some polyps and lesions in your small intestine,
Natsuke?
but less than when you got here.
Which means you're healing. Which means the terminal diagnosis was an error. Which means you're going home.
Whoa! What? She didn't even want to be there.
Wait, I have peripheral T-cell lymphoma. I saw the polyps on my first endoscopy, and after all the chemo, the polyps were worse, and they said I'm dying.
When you first got here, it took a while for the effects of the chemo to wear off. But now we can see your body is healing.
Wow.
You do not have terminal lymphoma. I'm sorry. I have no idea why I feel the way I feel right now.
However you feel is correct. However you're feeling, whatever it is right.
But this is wonderful news, Sandra.
It is. And
How am I gonna tell them?
she never even wanted to be there, man.
What am I gonna say?
What, I mean... Oh, there we go, title card. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Come on, bring it. I wonder if this is the tycoon guy.
There you are.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I took it like a man.
How'd I get here?
You were out of it, so I brought you here.
Okay, I have found myself down there before. More than a few times.
So this has been happening to him this whole time?
Ever since we found it. Most nights, actually, I wake up down there.
But he heard
Sneak back to my room, try not to wake up.
She heard a girl crying.
I've even woken up in that bed down there.
Whoa.
The smell of it. It's just... The dreams, sleepwalking, gotta be my meds.
Our meds don't make the halls look different. Our meds don't make me see people in the hallways, in the room, in the goddamn mirror. I think you know what I'm talking about, Kevin.
Yeah, freaking Farmer Joe in the overalls.
Okay, I do. Sometimes the rooms change, and the walls change, and sometimes you'll hear a noise, and you'll turn around, and you're not alone. And there'll be somebody coming towards you from out of the dark or the firelight, and you'll look up, and you'll see this old
Woman?
Man.
man.
The man's after him, the woman's after her.
Man, he's got gray hair.
She's seen
I've
him
seen him
too.
before, but mostly I see her, an old woman. And she's got these like, milky eyes. You ever see her?
Not as much as I see him, but
But yeah, I did.
glimpses.
That's weird,
Yeah.
huh? Now, are they related to the
Let's
cult?
get everyone to the library.
Or is this just like a separate...
Oh my god,
ghost thing?
what? Get dressed. Emergency meeting library.
Is everything okay?
Isn't the library locked? Oh. Oh.
Is everything okay, Alonka?
Oh.
Yeah, everything's...
Everything's
Okay.
not as okay as you guys have it. Good for them, man. Getting a little ass. Alright. Wow.
Oh, it's unlocked again.
Bet she locks it again tonight.
You okay, Sandra?
I'm fine. What's all this about?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Anyone else seeing changing hallways or old-ass ghosts?
Negative.
Sorry, no. Nothing like that.
Me neither.
For real? Like the old hallways with the flowers and the lanterns and the old man and the woman.
They're specifically after them too.
Milky eyes.
Cataracts.
Cataracts. And she keeps talking about how she's hungry, she's starving.
I haven't seen anything like any of that.
I mean, if we did see ghosts or whatever, that's great, right? Isn't that what we're waiting for? A sign?
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. Like you said, in a place where so many young people die, before their time, with unfinished business, the only ghosts you see are two, like, old people.
They're from the time of the
We
tycoon
both
guy.
saw it. I mean, we
There's a
both.
French word for that. When two people are close, they share the same.
Yeah, folie à deux. Delusion shared by two.
Folie à
You
deux.
speak French?
No, but it was the title of an X-Files episode anyway.
None of you guys have seen this. Any of it. We're both
Anya
just
saw something.
crazy.
Maybe it's not.
Not what?
Natsuke saw something.
Crazy.
Maybe it's not ghosts. My mom told the story, something her grandmother told her. This bedtime story about this thing. Toshi no taberu hito. It means eater of years or the years eater.
Huh.
It looked like an old woman, and you'd find it in places where people were going to die and eat the years they would have had.
Hey, and that ghost was over Anya's bed too.
But this thing really exists. Bet it would love a place like this. We all should have so many years left.
Kevin and Alonka can also be wrong, have fever dreams, overdo their meds, and see shit that isn't there. Especially when they tell each other about it. Let's not forget the other part of the pact. We look for signs, but we keep our cool. Proof.
They had their signs, man.
No, there's more happening here. I've got to tell you guys something, but
Oh
I
no.
promised I wouldn't say anything. You want proof that there's more going on here? Well, I got that. The ritual worked. Stan admitted it. One of us is cured. One of us is going home. In fact, I think, and I'm sorry,
She thinks it's her.
I think it's me.
Oh.
And it can work for you guys too, but we really have to believe and do it just right.
Wait, you're saying you're healed?
This part is so
Hang
cringy,
on,
man.
guys.
I think so. I feel it.
Say something.
I know the
Now
ritual
that
worked.
Alonka f***ed up, you gotta say something, Sandra.
This isn't funny.
No, she's right. Someone's going home. Stanton said so.
What the f do you mean someone's going home?
It's me,
There.
Sandra. Look, we all want it to be us.
No, it literally is me.
And that's the thing. It can be all of us, but we have to really believe.
No, it's actually me. I'm going home tomorrow. My grandparents are already on their way, and it wasn't the ritual. It was a misdiagnosis. I had an endoscopy the week before we even did the stupid ritual, and I was misdiagnosed at the start. I'm sorry, but no. The ritual didn't work.
Maybe it just worked different. It's not just that. There's signs. We've had signs. Spence heard that voice on the intercom after Tristan. They're guiding us to do the ritual.
That was me on the intercom. You were talking about
What?
losing faith, and I thought just a little nudge, nothing too bad, just enough to give you some hope. God would want me to.
Hello?
What the f?
Someone's in the recovery room.
Dude.
Someone's in there and the door's locked.
Dude. What the hell, Sandra? Oh, that's so messed up, man. And she got the good news that she had the misdiagnosis. It's weird that
I know
now
it was wrong.
we
and I know
revealed
it was
she's
so
the one who
stupid,
did that.
And I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was wrong.
I'm a mess right now. I'm so relieved, and I'm so ashamed, and I don't want to go anywhere, but I can't wait to go. And I feel awful.
Dude. And also Alonka thought it was her. Emergency meeting not a success.
Alonka! Hey!
Oh.
Catherine. I know family day isn't until tomorrow, but I just couldn't wait. You have to see these.
I'm actually in a hurry.
Oh, no. It'll just take a second. I'm so glad that I ran into you because I finally got these.
Why would she show her those?
I know how nervous he was about just how he looked, but I kept telling him that he looked so amazing. Oh, also, he was saying that you guys went to the beach the other day. How do I get down there? Because I would love to set up before and, surprise him and everything.
You just, I guess, really. What do you think this is? A country club? This is a hospice. Everybody here is really sick. And now you want to what? Show him a picture of himself under 20 pounds of makeup? I know I spackled it on for him. Just to see how not normal he is?
No, that's not what
Do you understand what kind of a toll you take on him, how hard it is for him to put on a show for you every fucking time.
Whoa.
He doesn't tell you that because he doesn't want you to worry any more than you already do. And now you want to what? Make him walk down to the beach, pretending like it doesn't hurt like hell for a picnic so you can feel normal? He's dying, Catherine. He's dying, and it's not fair, and that's already hard enough without having to take care of you and act all brave just so you can walk out of here and live your goddamn life.
Hey!
Whoa.
What are you doing, Alonka?
Wow. Dude. Messy, man. Messy. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
I need a place to stay. I can't go back there anymore.
India, make up a bed for Alonka.
It's not me. It didn't work.
Yeah.
It's not me.
And you said it was her. Freaking Julia.
Alonka lost her goddamn mind. What?
Alonka.
Alonka what?
You know Alonka what?
What do you want me to do?
What you want to do?
I'm not breaking up with Catherine.
See, I didn't even say it. I say, do what you want to do. You go, boom, crash right into, I'm not breaking up with Catherine.
I've got what? Months left, top? And I'm just supposed to break up with her? Jesus.
Right now, she's a girl with a sick boyfriend. And pretty soon, she'll be a girl with no boyfriend. So who are you helping by keeping this up? We both know what you really want.
You know why I don't finish my stories?
Because you're an asshole.
Because once people know the end, the rest of the story just fades away. I'm gonna be nothing but a memory soon. And I would like to be a good one for everybody. But for her especially. She's earned it.
Man, I agree with Spence on this, man.
It's not a lot, but it's all we need. Let's get you some food and some linens.
They're gonna come hunting for her.
Thanks for...
If she doesn't come back.
I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe a night or two while I figure it out.
Don't worry about that. Listen, we need to talk.
I should go back. Look, Stan will notice, and I don't want you getting in trouble because of me.
I've dealt with more trouble than Georgina Stanton. That's what I want to talk to you about. For me, Bright Cliff is special.
Apparently not.
Don't misinterpret what happened or didn't happen. That place is special.
Which she needs Alonka there.
I know that the ritual works more than anybody.
Here it is.
Do you hear me? I know it.
Say who you are.
Who are you?
You know who
You're a
she
bright
is.
girl. Alonka, I've seen it cross your mind at least once. So come on, bright girl. You look at me.
Say that Marvel superhero name. JJ.
You're Julia Jane.
See, I knew you were a bright girl. You came looking for me. You found me because you were right. You are right about all of it.
So, the ritual did work and it saved Sandra, but now everyone is convinced because of Sandra that it's a misdiagnosis that has nothing to do with the ritual. It's almost as if Anya died, she was the sacrifice or something. That's weird, man.
You going to tell me where we're going?
Yeah, look, I know today's crazy, and I know you've been feeling alone a lot. Sometimes I forget you haven't really met your people yet, so I figured you'd want to check this out. You got a whole community. It's time you met them. Come on.
Oh, there he is. Hi. Everybody, this is Spence.
Hi, Spence.
Spence, this is everybody. It's Brandy, Julie, Tony with an I, Brian, and Lisa.
What are y'all doing?
Looks like a Super Nintendo controller.
And then it's game night.
Oh, they're playing Street Fighter.
So?
But also, there's a rally this weekend at Capitol Hill. We're going to represent. So we're making signs, helping Glenn with his speech. I know, and you know that I love your sermons, but this one is just like a little bit clunky.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too clunky for you, Julie? Our struggle for basic human recognition is too clunky for you?
Spence, can I get you a drink or anything? I'm happy to trade booze if you want to help.
How can I help?
Well, sweetie, grab a paintbrush. And when we're done, we're going to get high.
Oh.
Play catchphrase.
Okay. Are they allowed to just leave whenever they want? I was not under that impression. But with Spence being with Mark, that makes more sense. He's a nurse.
Why didn't you tell me?
I told you when it was time.
It worked for you.
But she's not telling you the full story, though.
After I left, I lived hard and well.
She found the secret for making the ritual work. And there's got to be something dark involved with that, man. I'm still so skeptical of her. I don't buy all this good humor stuff, man, about them being a good group.
As I got older, I wanted to share the miracle I started Good Humor because I wanted to understand that better. It's been difficult to get back on the property. The real magic of this place, it is right where that house is built.
She can't go back on the property for some reason.
I tried everything. I volunteered at the hospice. I made donations, generous donations, but she still won't give us any meaningful access to the place, and we are trying to be respectful of that. And I understand the history of the place. Awful Paragon business.
You are the Paragon.
You and I are a lot alike, Alonka. I want to help you.
Dude, Julia's sitting on like the squeakiest chair on earth.
I say you and I go back there together tonight. After the Midnight Club, after everyone's asleep, you bring me down there into that basement. That's where the ley lines intersect. That's the energy center.
I knew
you bring
it.
me there, I have everything that I need.
Everything you need for what?
To heal you. Right, girl?
This is bad.
Here you go. Glad you came out tonight. Hope you had fun.
Can I ask you something? How'd you get in all that? I mean the activism.
Dear friend of mine, but he's gone now.
Even when I told him I had AIDS, they
treated you with
still didn't
respect.
seem scared.
Fear's it's like radiation. You spend enough time around enough of it and it changes you genetically. We've lost a lot of us, and the world's been indifferent to us at best and terrified of us at worst. So a lot of us did a lot of hiding for a long time. So now, more than ever, we need to be visible.
I agree. And even today. Not just minority representation in this show, LGBT representation, man.
I'm so glad she left it open. Would have been particularly cruel tonight if the doors were locked.
You okay, Swens?
I mean, yeah, he had a pretty good day, man.
Just looking at the chairs. Empty chairs. Almost half of us aren't here.
Hey.
Hi. I wasn't sure if...
Girl, you better be coming to this table.
I mean, I feel like everybody's super pissed at me.
Nope. Not even a little. So happy for you.
The ritual worked, man. But they should have never done it. I still think that.
But if you even think about giving Jesus the credit, I'ma haunt you twice as scary. Because I'ma definitely haunt you after that intercom nonsense you got it coming.
Not my
Yeah.
finest hour.
That was messed up, man.
Hi. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, Sandra, and I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm just really sorry.
She's gonna be doing some shady stuff after this. She's gonna be like, yeah, let's make this a really short story tonight. I'm real tired, guys.
I'm going tonight. And, well, this one's from the heart. The story I want to tell actually scares the shit out of me. It's a story about knowing where you're going before you get there. I call this one The Eternal Enemy. This is a story about time and fear. This is Rel. He's devilishly handsome, wildly attractive. Hard to believe he's not a model, actually.
We get it.
He doesn't have a ton of friends.
Creep. TLC. Creep.
Rel's a transfer student, new to town. Only on campus 3 weeks, but there's someone he really wants to know better. Christopher Perry, resident genius. In fact, every day since he got here, Christopher's been the only person Rel could think about. It was lonely enough being the new guy. Even worse without a roommate. That's what he told himself when he bought the VCR. He could set it up to record those old sci-fi movies he knew Christopher liked, and maybe then, just maybe, people might want to come hang out. Yeah, this wasn't about Christopher.
Oh, I remember having to set those, man. Quasar. Wow.
That night, Rel had the weirdest, freakiest dream.
Oh, we got a sci-fi one, I think, huh? Whoa. Yeah, he's got all this, like, RoboCop, Terminator. What else? Time Cop, all this future stuff. Back to the Future. Sci-fi stuff, man. Oh, PM done. Set adrift a memory bliss of you.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks. He's actually my midterm project, and he doesn't quite work. Think of scrapping the whole thing, starting over. Think he's defective.
You're gonna throw him out because he isn't perfect. Harsh.
Have a seat, if you want.
Listen, I overheard you're a sci-fi geek, right? Like me?
Sure.
So, I got a new VCR for my room. I set it to tape Terminator. It was on at like 3 a.m. on HBO last night, and I was wondering, do you want to come over sometime and watch it?
How about tonight? Bro, wine pairs really well with Terminator. All of us engineering majors are super cultured. Some of us even eat cheese.
Did you bring cheese?
I brought cheese. Hasta Siago, baby.
Nice pun. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Come with Brie if you want to
live. Okay.
Damage to the subway itself was minimal, and no one was hurt.
Sorry.
Investigators would.
I must have kicked on early. The news is still on.
What kind of news is on at 3 a.m.? On HBO.
But the biggest surprise of the day was our very own Seabirds, who defied all odds by scoring 20 unanswered points against the Rushers in the fourth quarter.
I'm sorry, the who?
It's Tim.
The Seabirds and the Rushers.
Do you think those are real football teams?
I don't care. I don't like sports. The 99ers and the Orcas.
It's not better.
It was a banner day for Meyer, who connected with Everett for a 30-yard pass as the clock ran out, winning the game for the Orcas after an amazing comeback.
The Orcas.
Huge upset for the Niners, who, as we all know, are a very real football team with a very real name.
I don't get it.
Hey, there's this great bar just off campus. We go shoot pool or something. Try for a movie another night. So where were you before this?
Nobody's asked me that. Not one person.
I'm sorry, people are dicks. They really can be. People are awful. Like, they fucking terrify me, honestly.
One another.
I don't get straight people.
Do tell.
I just mean that whatever makes them love football the way they do. I don't have that gene.
I love football. I'm not straight.
So you be all about this too? Watching last night's game in a bar?
No, that's live.
No. That's last night's. It's the one they said in the news, the 99ers and the Orcas.
It's live. Niners and Orcs ain't played each other yet this season.
Not true. The
Oh.
Orcas beat the Niners last night. The Orcas won.
They fought hard this quarter, but there's only 7 seconds left and they're on the 30.
I see where we're going with this.
My throws to Everett for the win.
Everett, guy hasn't caught a pass in weeks, princess. You're on.
Yep. They're going to be putting money on stuff.
He's got Everett open in the middle. He's got it. That's a touchdown.
How did you know that?
I told you. This isn't live.
Oh, this is live. How the hell did you know that?
Bring on the darkness. They're going to be doing a lot of cheating, gambling.
I taped the future.
Do it again.
It's tonight's newscast.
Fast forward to the sports scores.
Dude, this is pretty crazy.
On us. No hard feelings.
Can't believe they let you ladies back in here.
Tell you what, big man. There are 3 games tonight. We bet the winners on all 3. You give us $100. We don't get all 3. You get $200.
I'm listening.
Who's playing right now? Buckaroos and Charlatans.
Dude, these names.
And that worked for a while. Tape the news, memorize the scores, hustle the trades. A week of that, and they'd found themselves $1,200 richer. They also found something else.
Oh,
But that's the thing about time. It brings only one thing with it.
Death. He's talking about death.
Not death. Change. It's the only thing certain in the universe.
Sad news here today on campus at Klein University. A freak accident has taken the life of a local medical student.
What's this?
An air conditioning unit fell from the 3rd story of this residential building.
Did you do something different last night?
No.
Identified as Michelle Dixon was pronounced dead at the scene.
Or should we call the police?
And say what? We have a magic tape that says an air conditioner is gonna fall out a window later?
Well, what then?
We should try to stop it.
You serious? What time did they say? 10:15?
What about like in a Alonka story? Snapping the rubber band, man.
Hey! Look out!
Okay. You know what's weird? This is like kind of the ritual, right? She was terminal, then they did the ritual, and they saved her.
Just before the falling object struck the ground.
Look, there.
Now, who is that?
There. I'm telling you, there's something off with this guy. I got goosebumps just looking at him.
I'm glad for that girl and all, but something about this feels wrong now.
You saved a life.
What if next time I don't?
You guys mess with the future, man.
You're right. We got lucky. We got some cash. But how about we just stop for a bit? I feel like I should cancel my trip.
Don't cancel the trip. We've been through this.
That was before you almost died.
I didn't almost die.
My mom can wait. She's waited 2 months as it is.
Go see her.
Okay, listen. I'm writing down her address. If you change your mind, it's in Pasco, 40-minute cab ride, and let's promise, no VCR while I'm gone. We can figure out what to do when I get back.
Oh, he's gonna VCR. He's gonna VCR like crazy, I bet. Yeah, he's gonna want to be a hero again, man.
Bro was always gonna hit record. And that's the thing about being alone so much. Late at night, when you're alone in a room, there's no one there to lie to about who you are.
Wow, dude, what does this all mean? This future stuff he's seeing.
Local college student Christopher Perry was found brutally murdered in
Oh.
the house of his mother. According to police, Marjorie Perry was woken in the early hours before sunrise by the sound of breaking glass. And that some sort of projectile.
What? Oh boy.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. You gotta see this.
We said you wouldn't.
You gotta get out of here. If anything happened to you.
Chris? What on earth is going on here?
Oh. What on earth is going on here, man? Oh, he's not human or something then. Dude, he's like a Terminator kind of thing, isn't he? Okay, he's human then. I don't...
Who the f are you? And why are you trying to kill Christopher? Why do you look like Christopher?
I'm not trying to kill him. You are.
What the f does that mean?
You're trying to kill him. You're trying to kill all of us. You really think you're just a normal college student? Where'd you go to high school? Where were you born? Where's your family? You don't remember because you aren't a person. You weren't born.
Who is this guy?
You were made.
Like, I mean in real life. I feel like this
In
actor is a deliberate choice.
My lab. 40 years from now. My lab at Robotic Experimentation Logistics. REL. You kept that for a name.
Rel.
You're a cyborg.
I knew it! Okay, but his blood was red, so that threw me off.
And you're defective. I was gonna terminate you, but you escaped. You escaped back in time. Look at your hand.
Never sustained a cut before, huh? Really wouldn't... Whoa!
Liar.
He's one too. Holy crap.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep. Me too. I'm the
man.
first. I was him once. I got sick, and I replaced this part, and that part, and this part. And before long, I was more than human. I was the first of a new species, and I made more. I made you. You were one of my earliest models.
You said I was defective.
You suffer from a disease called fear, sadness. I've removed those. In the future, we've cured them. But you escaped. And when you saved that woman, you let yourself be photographed. And I found you back in time.
I already see how this applies to his real persona.
But I built in background code, programmed to print on whatever it can to remind you of whatever your mission might be. And it did. Every time you touch one of those primitive magnetic devices.
It wasn't the VCR.
It was you, your mainframe, trying to remind you of your mission. You came here to kill me, to stop the future from happening, to stop me creating what I must create. And I came to stop you, to save us all. When you found me, you knew you needed to be close to me, but you'd forgotten why.
But you attacked us.
I used anesthetic gas that only affects humans. They'll be fine.
Oh, that's
when
why.
they wake up, you'll be gone. This is where you end.
I'm not defective.
You still feel the eternal problem. The eternal enemy lives in you. Fear, which leads to suffering. And we deserve to live in a world without fear. Well, without suffering.
You're moving again.
Kurt paralyzed me briefly. It was never going to stop me.
Replacing humanity with these cybernetic improvements, rooting out defects. Isn't all of that just fear? It is, isn't it? If you need me to die, so you'll feel a little less afraid, whatever, you do you. But I'm not defective. You are.
I don't remember you do you being a thing until later. That wasn't in the 90s. This is kind of similar to Amesh's story a little bit. Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna still be on the tape or not.
Hi, sweetie. I'm
Oh.
uploading this in a split sec. I don't have much time because you're about to kill me, which is okay. I wanted you to know the truth about who I am, about who you're going to become, and about the things your brilliant brain is going to do to this world. And he saw it all. All the great and terrible things he'd do. All the amazing technological accomplishments he'd make in his effort to eliminate suffering, to eliminate fear. And in doing so, he saw how he'd lose his humanity.
So he didn't do it.
So that's it. I wanted you to know. When I think of that, what you become, I feel sad. Very sad, but there's beauty in sorrow. I realize that now, how fragile we are. I'm afraid I don't have time to tell you anymore because my old friend has come for me, and that's okay because I love. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. And in that moment, the future changed because Christopher decided that he'd never, ever look at his fellow human beings and see defects. He'd look at them through the eyes of love. Because Raul wasn't defective at all, it turns out. Raul was perfect.
Well, I like this story, but it's just so similar to Amesh's, man. But it's a good story, and I see they had the influences as posters on the wall, man.
You once told me about your friend, the one who
got me sick. Yeah, Christopher. And I think about him a lot. I hope he's loved. Like I'm loved. I wish we knew back then what I know now. We weren't defective. And, Sandra, you go make that future something good, okay? For us.
Man, this show is so dramatic, man. Well, it's not a bad thing. It's just the whole setting. You're dealing with all terminal people. Oh, great.
It's 5 sisters. We need all 5, don't worry.
You didn't tell me you were bringing other people.
No, she
Where's
did
the
not.
nurse?
That's why I was late. I had to wait for her. She'll be back any minute.
Let's go.
This is not good.
Do you feel it here? It's still here. It's in the air. Do you feel it, bright girl?
So what do we do?
We know what to do. We'll form 4 points with 1 in the center.
Here?
No.
Are they?
You sit there.
Does this ritual feed one of those ghosts as a sacrifice, and then in exchange they heal someone? This is gonna only benefit
I don't
her
understand.
or something.
You'll see, dear. Trust me.
We call on you, the 5 sisters. We call on you to heal your sister, your vessel.
Why's it always gotta be the hand?
Panacea, Hygeia, Iaso, Aceso, Aglacia.
Is that like the bile?
Panacea,
Hygeia, Iaso, Aceso.
Through you are wounds healed, bones knit, and illness burnt away.
Is this gonna kill them?
Here.
I don't like this, man.
What about our personal items?
Let your true believer be healed of this affliction. May she recover through and through. May vigor and vitality return to her.
It's for her.
We ask.
She's a
your
lying
blessing.
bitch. They're all gonna die.
We'll get there. This is different.
Or they're gonna be hurt. This is only benefiting Julia, man.
What's in this?
It's just tea. Drink it.
Listen to that voice inside your head, Alanka.
Our goddess, for you.
Don't drink it.
Go on.
Hello, Julia.
Nice.
Drink it.
Wow, she got. Don't do it.
Drink it now. It has to be now or never. It will not work if you don't drink it.
Don't do it.
Please, Alonga, please.
Throw it at her face. Hit her in the head. That's right. Screw your ritual. It was just for her. I knew it. Yeah. That's right. Puke your guts out. Throw it at her. I knew it, man. Wow. Okay. we finally got her darkness revealed, man. She's trying to heal herself or make herself younger again or something. And she just needed a way into the basement to do another ritual. I knew she was a lying bitch, man. So, you know, what was gonna happen in this ritual, I think, would be like the thing. It's not really a flashback because she wasn't there, but when Ilanka was talking about the journal, that when she was talking about what it said, and it showed that, like, I don't know what else to call it. It was a flashback, which she was not part of. And it showed that only one person survived with the things on their head. It's the same one that was in that journal. But yeah, she's a lying bitch, man. This was just going to benefit her. It was everyone else was going to sacrifice themselves so she could get younger, I think is what it was. Or she got another sickness that came back and she wanted to heal it again. Wow. In that case, I don't know how these other ghosts are involved. The old man and the old woman. We got to find out though. Let's finish this one up, man. We only got one episode left, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. If you're still here in this video, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day, and I hope you're getting something out of these reactions. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. Any other shows or movies you want me to check out, put them in the comments, and I'll talk a little bit more about this in the recap for the next video. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.